going, everyone?
Welcome back to another video.
It's that time of the month again where we collaborate with our friend Caitlin from My Bowl.
And as you voted, we are doing childhood favorites veganized.
So we are making Hot Pockets. We're bringing it right back to those classic days of our youth, and we're super excited.
We did two different kinds of Hot Pockets. We did ham and cheese Hot Pockets and meatball and mozzarella.
And they don't burn the inside of your mouth, so you know they're bomb. And honestly, we're really impressed with how these came out.
They're so good.
We're super excited to share them.
And Caitlin put together a blueberry pie. She said that it was actually her request for every single birthday growing up. It looks
so
bomb.
Nostalgic.
And her crust is a 3-ingredient crust. We are so excited to check it out and try it.
Sounds pretty magical.
I've never had blueberry pie, so I don't know.
You're in
Caitlin,
for it.
Maybe can you make it for us when we move in together?
Please. And for next month's collab, we need you guys to vote on either tacos or burritos.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys want us to make. And without further ado,
let's get into it.
To start out, we're going to take some Gardein meatballs and then lay them out on a lined baking sheet. Just make sure they're not overlapping or touching, and we'll bake them according to the package directions.
You can also use pre-made pizza dough, but today we are using a homemade dough. So in warm water, you're going to add in a tablespoon of sugar along with a packet of active dry yeast, which is 2 1/4 teaspoons, and allow that to foam up for 5 minutes. Grab a large mixing bowl, and to that you're going to add in 3 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. Mix that together until it's nice and uniform, and then pour in your activated yeast. Next up, you're going to add in some olive oil and just mix everything together until it is nice and uniform, adding more flour or more liquid as needed to form a nice pizza dough.
Now we'll take our dough and we'll begin to knead it. You want to apply firm pressure with the palms of your hands repeatedly. This will bring some air to the dough and allow it to rise more efficiently. So we'll continue this process for a few moments and then we'll roll up the dough. And then we'll place it into a greased glass bowl. And please make sure it is glass because this will help it rise. Place it in a warm area and set it aside for about an hour. Now that the dough is fully risen, it's doubled in size, and this is my favorite part. Give it a good punch. Remove the dough from the bowl, and then we'll place it onto a floured surface. We'll roll it up, making sure we squeeze out all the air pockets and it's nice and tight. And then we'll divide the dough into 8 sections. We'll then take these sections and then individually roll them into balls. Once all 8 balls are rolled out, we'll want to reflour our surface and then use a rolling pin to flatten out the dough. Once flattened, we'll cut the dough into rectangles and then place them onto a baking sheet.
For the ham and cheese Hot Pockets, you're going to grab yourself a vegan cheddar cheese, adding that to one side of the dough, making sure to leave room on the edges, and make sure you load these up as best you can because the dough does rise a little. And then we're going to add in our cubed pieces of vegan ham and continue until you fill up all of the dough.
And now for our meatball filling, we'll take our Gardein meatballs that we cooked earlier and just crumble them up on 1/2 of the dough. We'll then add some vegan mozzarella cheese and then top that with some marinara sauce. Repeat that process for all 8. Then we'll fold the dough over and use a fork to seal them shut.
Then lightly brush the Hot Pockets with almond milk.
And finally, we'll cut 2 small slits in each pocket to make sure they're well ventilated as they bake.
We wrap these Hot Pockets in a little bit of parchment paper to help them be a little more authentic, and all that's left to do is dig right in. We also served our meatball Hot Pockets with some marinara sauce, and we highly, highly, highly recommend you do too.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed our video.
If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below and let us know which Hot Pocket was your favorite.
And if you try out the recipe, let us know what you think.
Don't forget to check out Caitlin's video, and also don't forget to vote for next month's collab.
Top right corner.
Tacos or burritos, guys? It's a tough choice.
So that is it for today. We will see you in the next video. Bye!